Hi guys, first of all, sorry if you can hear my laptop whirring around in the background, but it's just uploading another video that I filmed. It's connected to this video, so yeah, they'll be whirring around in the background. Another thing that I have to mention, this is actually my third take for this video because the other two, as with that video, the sound was really messed up, and this is kind of spooky because on the camera that I filmed it on, that has never happened, like, ever. And the video of that ghosts, so I don't know. I got kind of creeped out by it, but you couldn't hear me, so I'm just filming this one. Fingers crossed, the ghosts will not interfere. Anyway, some of the questions in this might overlap with the Scariest Things tag. Well, they will overlap, so yeah, but I'm going to get on with this tag. How old were you when you had your first paranormal experience? I was 3. I won't tell the whole story, it's in the Scariest Things tag, but basically I saw a ghost of a woman, an old woman, in, like, her shadow was in my room, and it really scared me. Have I always believed in ghosts? Yeah, I have. I'm a big believer in spirits. Like, I'm not a big believer in God and stuff like that, but spirits of the dead, I don't believe that when you die you're gone. I believe that you stick around or you go somewhere and you can come back, and yeah, I believe that we're still around. Where is your favourite place to investigate? I've never actually been on a ghost investigation, so I don't really have a favourite place. I can tell you that my least favourite place would be my home, because I don't think you should investigate where you live, just A, because you'd probably freak yourself out if you found something. I mean, I don't believe in demons and stuff like that, but there are some nasty spirits, so you don't want to make nasty people make nasty spirits, and you never know, so I wouldn't want to do my house. What was my favourite investigating tool? Again, I haven't investigated, so I can't really answer that, but I'm going to say common sense, because although I believe, I don't feel like you can let yourself get carried away with it all. I mean, I remember one time I freaked myself out when we were on holiday, because we were staying in this really old house, like 400 years old or whatever, and I was staying in the attic, like that had been converted into a bedroom, and I could hear like all night, and I was so scared that first night, and then my dad was like, it's bats, so use your common sense, don't let yourself get carried away. My scariest paranormal experience, apart from the weird freaky dream that I had, which is in the Scariest Tag video, probably the old woman, because that was, I could see it so clearly, and like, it was like 18 years ago, but I can see it so clearly. What is my favourite paranormal experience? The dream one, because like that was so personal to me. Like, it was I had a dream about seeing a woman in a stately home, and then I went to a stately home, and it was the stately home from the dream, and then I found out that there was a ghost of a woman who stands and does what she did in my dream. Basically, that's the short story. Do you know anyone else who has personally had a paranormal experience? I know loads of people, because I think, although people don't really admit it, I think people have had maybe not a paranormal experience, but something they can't explain. I think a lot of people, stuff has happened to them that is stuff like that. So yeah, I've had loads of people, I won't tell you, like, whether it's going to see a psychic or going to somebody's moving their house, or yeah, it's just people have seen stuff and heard stuff, so yeah. Do I have trouble convincing friends and family about my paranormal experiences? yes and no. I mean, like, I don't think they're gonna turn around to go, "Hi, you're an absolute fruitcake," but I think some of them are a bit like, I don't tell everyone all my stories, but some stuff, yes, like some stuff they've been there as well. It's happened to them, so they believe me. But other things, I don't know. They might just think it's a nice story. My favourite paranormal TV show or movie. The one that got me into studying the paranormal and reading and watching a hell of a lot of stuff on the paranormal was Most Haunted, and I loved it at first, but now I've sort of come back and I've watched it, and like, it's really annoying. So the one thing that really annoys me is Yvette Fielding going, "Shh, shh, shh, did you hear that? Did you hear that?" No, Yvette, I didn't, because you're shushing. Anyway, it's not made anymore, so I don't have to worry about that. So my favourite one is probably Ghost Adventures, but that's probably helped by the fact that Zach Bagans is really hot. Call me. Don't. Yeah. Anyway, creepy stalker fan. What would my dream place to investigate be? My dream place to investigate would be the bar that I work in Liverpool. Aloha, go to it, best rum in town. Because it's quite an old building. It's sort of about 250 years old, which I know to Americans is like uber old, but over here most of our houses are like at least 100 years old, so I don't know, it's not that old for us. But it used to be an Italian restaurant before it was a bar or a restaurant. I think it was Italian. And then it was like the basement for the theatre that's above, to the left, and then also the basement for the like medical institution kind of thing that was above. A lot of people say it was like a mental asylum, but it wasn't a mental asylum. Anyway, it's like maybe a poorhouse or an orphanage or something like that, I'm not sure. But I've had experiences there. Everyone has a weird feeling about the place. I know Sarah and Emma and whoever works there in the day really doesn't like it, us talking about it, because they're there alone. But I've been touched, and I saw someone come out from behind the bar and he put his hands on the bottom of my back because just to say like I'm there, and I thought it was a guy that used to work there, but no one went through the door, so no one was there, but someone definitely touched the bottom of my back. Oh no. Yeah. Do I prefer to investigate alone or in a group? I think safety in numbers is probably best. Like I said numerous times in this, I've never done an investigation, but I can imagine safety in numbers. Other people are gonna hear what you hear or see what you hear, see what you see. And also there's something about like the energy humans give off, living humans, that dead people can use, and yeah, so it kind of helps to be in numbers. Is my home haunted? Well, I didn't think it was, but apparently this sound confusion has apparently it is haunted, much to my housemate's joy. But the student house I lived in before, that was haunted. We nicknamed him Felix. Bit of a mischievous little poltergeist he was, and we used to close blinds at night, and he'd open them up. He tipped out we used to have like shelves for all our like bed linen and stuff, and I was hanging out my washing once, and I just saw the towels just like, and they just fell to the floor. So that was Felix. So my old student house, my parents' house, I think is probably haunted. I've seen some stuff, but that could just be my vivid imagination, I'm not really sure. But like the man who stands at the end of my bed. Fun. And my first house, the one where I saw the old lady. Horrible. My dad's I think he wants to believe but he's more of a skeptic. But even he, once you're upstairs at night, once you're in bed, you do not go downstairs to anything in that house. It was just dark. I think it was because it was dark mostly, but it was just dark and dingy and kind of scary. Last but not least, question 13. Have you ever had any paranormal experiences with animals? Personally, I don't think I have. I don't think that you can have ghosts of animals, unless it's residual. Oh, I feel like I should do a video explaining what I believe in ghosts and stuff like that. Oh, I might do that. But anyway, I believe you can probably have a residual animal ghost, but I've never seen one or heard one. But I personally don't believe you can have like visitation or grounded spirit ghosts of animals, so I don't think you can have them. And then, so no, I don't think I have. And I've never been like in a room where, I probably have, but probably nothing to do with a ghost, where an animal was freaked out or something like that. So yeah, that concludes the paranormal tag, and I tag you guys that are watching this to go and talk to me about ghosts and stuff like that, and yeah, leave a comment on what you think and if you've had any ghost stories or similar things happen to you that's happened to me. Cool, okay, thank you, bye.